everybody, and welcome to Honeybee Entertainment. I'm your Coach B, and today I want to take a couple of minutes to go over some of my Phara gameplay. I've been grinding comp recently, trying to get better with Phara, and over the past week I've had a couple of different things that I've been practicing, but I wanted to take a few minutes to go back and look to see, are these things that have been internalized, or do I need to continue to focus on them? I would recommend picking one thing and focusing on it for a couple of days, which I had done, but I had about 3 things that were rattling around in my brain while I was doing this. The first one being to use the rocket jump. I just have not been leveraging that tech with Phara, so I've been trying to be a little bit more conscious about finding times to use the rocket jump. 2 other things I've been working on are, and they kind of go together. 1, choosing an angle that will provide me with vertical cover. And then the second one being trying to stay vertical and keep your angle, try to avoid a flat angle as much as possible in order to maximize splash damage. So I pinned a couple of games here. One win that these were all a couple of days ago, I don't remember them super well, but one win, one that I felt started really well and went bad, and then the third one which I don't really remember very well. So, we're just going to jump in, we're going to do a bit of a review for ourselves. So, we're going to come out, look at that, rocket jump, right at the beginning of the game. Coming in. Alright, we have our dash. Looking for a vertical angle. Taking some air here. Staying above the venture. So that's good. And then here we're going to have a vertical angle shooting down. Staying above. Alright, so when we get out of this door, we need to get up. Good rocket jump. Wow, I did not see that life weaver. I'm about to get smoked, aren't I? Yep. Okay. That was good though. I used the rocket jump. I stayed vertical. I did my best to try to maximize that splash damage. Now, here, shooting from the ground. Cover, yes. But we're gonna have to retreat. So we had vertical there. I don't feel like we had great cover there though. Waiting. Kind of a bit of a waste on that conch, but we're not focusing on that. Alright, here we go. This is a good angle. We just have to, and we're back on the ground. Alright, we're trying to make a play. We're kind of cheating though. We're just going straight across the open. But we did draw some good attention to us. I think we were out of the fight a little too long there. And then here, we are standing on top of the stairs, but not really much of an angle here. You know what? Actually, let's take a second and think. Where might a better angle been over here? Because obviously we have a roof here, but we could be kind of up here, right? Making it a little bit harder. Or I think we could probably even back up. Then we got some focus from point, but I think we could even be back here, playing right here, shooting down. Alternatively, we could have been all the way over here. I think this is a really good spot that we don't leverage enough during this match. But good angle over towards that side of stairs, and we can peek point, maybe get a conch, get a cheeky kill. Let's keep going. So no vertical cover. no vertical cover, and get smoked.
All systems nominal.
Alright, Lucio and I are coming back to point, but our whole team is dead. So, this seems like a bad idea. Yep. Yep. So, no vertical cover. Really nothing that we like there. We're too far away from the soldier. We want to close the distance on the soldier. And we had no chance of really hitting our shots except directs. So, it was okay. It was alright. Decent match. Or round. Going into the next. Flying over the top here. Everyone is pushing top, so we need to make ground. And I think this would be a good place to use a rocket jump. Yeah, I think we should have already repositioned up there with a rocket jump, where to push off the diva from getting so close. I know why we didn't, we were low on fuel, but that's kind of the whole point of using the rocket jump. I think that was a great place. Alright, now the diva is chasing me. Make space. Don't really have much of an angle, a vertical angle here. We're quite literally shooting up and letting this diva get right up on us. It's a little weird, knocked our noggin. Probably didn't need to use her rocket boost there. Now we really need to take an angle here. So now we're getting up. Oh, good rocket jump. Ooh. Our aim this game is just kind of rough. But once again, we have to separate mechanics from game sense, and we're trying to focus on game sense. So we don't beat ourselves up on missing shots. We don't beat ourselves up too much on not managing cooldowns. We're starting the fight high. Good. I mean, we got some cover. We got an angle. I think we could have waited a second to get up here to manage fuel a little better. And I think we could have used our rocket jump boost there as well. Good damage on the Life Weaver. I don't think we finished the kill. There we go. Vertical cover, good. Rocket jump. We're out of combat. Whatever, we should just rocket jump up there just for the sake of practicing. Skip to the next fight. Alright, holding high ground. I think we should have already been here. I mean, look how nice that is too. And if I remember correctly, we're going to be a little late to making use of this Zarya ult, so... Yeah, see? I mean, it worked out, but that was a little rough. It could have been way cleaner if we would have already had that vertical position. And I don't know why we're just walking onto point. Now get back high, get back to the height. Shouldn't be down here. We need to be leveraging the high ground here. Now this is a good angle. We've got some verticality on the enemy. Now they're gonna try to push us, and we're gonna rotate back to low ground. Right? I think that's the angle. We play here. We force them to have to move their attention here. If we're up here, when they're coming from here, they have to look this way. and our team can shoot at them from the other side. Down here, though, we kind of just had to give up the space because the only place we and also we probably should have gone up here and then leveraged coming over to this angle, right?
I've got you in my sights.
So just kind of playing on the ground, We get forced out here. Oh, I was so upset. I remember this. I got away from them and I hid in this corner. Someone must have seen me, like barely. But so I was just waiting and the Roadhog gets pedaled up to me. Alright, this is a great angle, right? Great angle. Look at all that damage. We were floating down, but and then we just dropped some ults to win the fight. Woo! Good shot. Alright. Rocket booster jump to start. Staying high. We have cover. Nice. Look at that. We're at a position with height, with cover, good angle. That Reinhardt is dead. Okay. Take the time. Good shot. So we rotated over just to get that cast, but I want us to get back to that high ground as soon as possible. And we're gonna have to back out here, not go in. Yeah, I just went to point there to stall for a second. But, I mean, I survived, so it's not the biggest deal, but I think it was way too risky for what it did. I mean, we saved ourselves maybe 2% on the clock. Ow. Okay, back to this spot. It's still a good angle. Still a really good angle. Good all. Came at it from a good angle. Bye-bye, Mercy. That was mean. So yeah, I mean, it looks like, I'm pretty sure for the rest of this round, we sort of just abused that angle. Just sort of abused this high ground over here. Alright, we need to get back to height though. Super risky. Wow, we almost lost that. We didn't have Mercy pocket.
Heat check confirmed.
Ah! Overextended there, but we had the resources to get out. And now we're rotating to point where we really don't need to here. And we're kind of trying to force something. I mean, I'm pretty sure we win right here. It doesn't matter, but we could have just stayed where we were. I feel like we were moving sometimes when we didn't need to. But overall, good positions, especially on that second and third round. I was pretty happy with the positions I was taking. Rocket jump use, okay. I think one of the things that we need to focus on is not giving up a good position just for the sake of, quote, more value in the fight. Because I was noticing a lot of times when I was moving, especially in that third round, when I was moving from that left side, it almost was always because I was getting greedy. And most of the time it was okay, but I can totally see, especially even in that first round, there was a time when I flew all the way across the point in order to push their soldier. And it didn't go very well.
I am empowered.
Okay, so rocket jump right from the start, so good there.
Blasted.
I like this angle here. Good position. We have verticality on the enemy. And we don't really have to do much from here. We just need to sit. We're totally floating right here. Like, our fuel has been at 0 for a while for no real reason. And then we end up using our boosters there, which I don't think is going to be super damaging to us. But we ended up using our boosters and we didn't need to. Alright, we're playing high, we're playing cover. This is all good. We didn't have to hit all our shots or anything. I really would like to see me use rocket jump a little bit more to get back to this position, since I keep leaving and coming back.
I am empowered.
And our Mercy's just been sitting up here with us, so what do we care if we take, is that like 20 damage? Something like that. And we need to have stayed on high there. And we're not leveraging our vertical cover nearly as much in that fight. Alright, now we're leaving. We're gonna play Phara here, I'm pretty sure. Yep, and we're gonna die. Definitely gonna die. So, kind of what we had already noticed in that last match. Seems like we were leaving a good position in order to, you know, we tried to flank there and get all these kills. And this isn't gonna go well. Yeah. Oh. Well, just totally lost connection to the game servers. Apparently, the Overwatch servers are currently being DDoSed. So let's see if we can get through this game, and we'll call it there. So that's where we were. Alright. Oh, and there it is again. Alright, well, I think we'll end the video there today then, since it seems like this is going to be a recurring issue. This is the third time it's happened to me now. So, takeaways. 1. We have been using rocket jump more. I think we need to still focus on using it more overall. There have been times where I noticed, oh, I'm low on fuel, I need to get up there, and I'm waiting when I don't need to. For instance, that second point on Nepal. Let's see here. Flat angles and choosing a angle that provides vertical cover. We definitely were finding those power positions that were providing us with vertical cover, but I was noting us leaving those positions in order to chase a kill, or because we felt like we weren't providing enough value. In fact, I actually do remember saw it briefly, but when I was coming back to the first point after dying, because I tried to rotate around, their whole team had set up on that bridge where I was sitting. So I left that position, I tried to go get a sneaky kill, I die, and coming back to the fight, they now own that position that I could have held. And I probably could have held it through the mid-fight with my Mercy if we just played carefully and held that space waiting for our team. So we need to be more conscious about not giving up those good angles because we're greeting, because we want to be them. We want to be the one that's making the plays. So we're gonna have to continue to tell ourselves that we're providing value even when we're not doing damage. And that's something I've been really focusing on lately too with Phara, just in general reminding myself, is that just like a tracer, for instance, you don't need to be doing the most damage in the lobby. You don't need to be securing kills all the time. Obviously, those things are huge. The more damage you put down, the more pressure you're putting on the enemy. The more eliminations you're securing, obviously that takes a player out of the fight and increases your team's chance of winning. But just your presence on a good position, forcing people to turn for you, forcing people to deal with you. Again, going back to Nepal, on the second point, I believe, when they swapped Diva, their Diva then was just focusing me. So all I have to do is survive. I have to let them pull themselves out of position, let them put themselves in a bad place, and all I had to do was exist on a good position. So don't give up your good position. Don't greed for a kill. You're providing so much value, and you're the weak link if you leave that good position. And with that, I would say I think we're doing okay with making sure that we were keeping a vertical angle when we were shooting. I definitely was noticing some bad spots, but once we found those power angles, especially, we were holding them great. So I think we're pretty good at finding those power angles and knowing how to play around that point. But we have to stay there, allow ourselves to get that good value by not leaving. So, in conclusion, I hope you guys enjoyed. This has just been a little hero review for myself, so I can go into my next games this upcoming week, continuing to focus on using my rocket jump a bit more, but the main thing I'm going to try to focus on is finding that vertical position, that power angle, right, and staying on it. Even when the fight maybe moves a little further forward or off to the side, adjust your angle slightly, but don't give up something that is going to give you the ability to punish the enemy once they start to rotate back that way. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. A little disappointed that the Overwatch servers are getting attacked right now, but I hope that this gets resolved quickly so we can jump back into playing some more competitive, continuing to rank up. And I don't have the numbers, I can't show you the numbers right now, but over these past 2 weeks, I have climbed my way up into Platinum for the first time in my Overwatch 2 career. Super excited about it. Currently kind of bouncing between Gold 1 and Platinum 5, but I'm hoping to get up into mid-plat over these next couple of weeks and see if we can continue to climb from there. Come along for the journey. Love you guys. Have a great night. This is B. This has been Honeybee Entertainment. Ciao.